welcome back, guys. The war winds continue. So the green is the green warlog is getting longer and longer. So great stuff. The last war against Old Bastards we're going to have a look at. 40 stars we got there on a 15v15 war, which I think the highest we've got on a 15v15 war, and decent damage we got there as well. So really good stuff. We're going to have a look at some of the replays. Before we do, so have a quick look at the table there. So basically we 2-starred older Town Hall 11s. We 2-starred this Town Hall 10. I think there was 6 and 7 were Town Hall 10s, and we 3-starred those, and everything else was 3-starred. Look at the war events as we started. You know, it was 3 stars, 3 stars, 3 stars. Basically, every attack that we made was 3-starred straight off the bat. So really impressive stuff. Okay, so we shall have a look at a few of the raids. We'll have a look at Jacobator's raid, number 14. He's going to do his go-ho. So he's lured the dragon out, poison down, poison again. Not long after, I would leave that a little bit longer, Jacobator, because you'll see when the dragon pops, there's basically no poison left at all. I'd like an extra second or two on that just to make sure. So it's basically both gone at the same time, so nicely timed, but no margin for error. Okay, going in from this side, get rid of the Barb King. Good spread of wizards. Then come the hogs. Quite nicely set up for hogs, this base. Each one of these sort of outcrops is pretty much the size of one heal spell. So you got your defences in there, you stick a heal spell in, and then basically they're all covered. So it's all over by the shouting. Excellent, and a wizard to spare. Okay, we're going to have a look at Barry's raid, and they're number 12. So again, we're going to have a go hall with a couple of Valks thrown in. Come for the lure in the castle. Again, we're going to have 2 poisons. So Barry's waiting a good amount of time between dropping both. So you'll see when the dragon's down, the poison should be there for an extra second or two. There you go. So it's still doing damage. A bit more leeway with that one. Going in from this side to take out the Barb King. Those Valks going to make short work of the Barb King there. Lots of spaces in this base where there could be giant bombs, so sending in 2 packs. Almost had a heal spell left over, so there we go. That's pretty much that. Still got the ability on the Archer Queen. Okay. Gonna have a look at Janko's raid in there, number 11. Gonna do his goal alone. Again with the double poison. Good spreading the poisons. So same idea with this raid as with the last go whole raids. We're thinning the base, so we've taken out probably a third of the depth of the base, if you will. And Genko's going to send his balloons, and I think it's from this side, kind of en masse, because they're not going to deviate too far because the base is quite narrow now. So they're going to go straight in. They're basically all going to make use of that raid from that point. Don't know what this guy is playing at with his sweepers down at the bottom like that. But, they're not serving much purpose there. Oh, there we go. Top work. Okay, gonna have a look at Tony's raid on there, number 9, I think it was, yeah. Do a go hole, but just taking 2 golems. This was me hitting this base. I'd have come in from this side. You know, you're nearer to the clan castle. You know, you could have activated that and poisoned that if need be, but as it is from this side, you're gonna be sort of fighting the dragon, I think it was, that's in this kind of in the middle of all these defences. So I think I'd have gone in from this side, perhaps with a jump. But as you'll see, it works out okay. Not that many troops left at the end, but so we get the 3 stars anyway. Always makes me nervous sending in the hogs when there's a dragon flying about. Obviously this guy, I think, was, I suppose, expecting to be attacked from this side, because I think the giant bombs are in these sort of pockets here. So the wizards have gone. Didn't use the poisons either. Could have used that on the dragon. Okay, there we go. Good stuff. Okay, we're gonna have a look at Bold's Raid on the number 7. This was hit earlier on, I think, by a punnet, and he got 2 good stars and decent damage on that. But Bol had a few. I think a raid left towards the end of the war to try a 3-star. So I'm just going to do the Mass Witch routine. Did well there to get both of those walls there. This one as well. So massive area of base open up now. Only funneling this side because obviously there's no buildings down here, so no need to put any troops down there to funnel. Dragon doesn't know which way to turn. Massive amount of skellies down here now. I'm just going to destroy that wall. And I guess as our Town Hall 11 guys get their Grand Warden up, upgraded, we're going to start seeing more 3-stars in against Town Hall 10 bases. So really good stuff that. Okay, we're going to have a look at again. Eddie had a clearing up raid towards the end. Again, I think Punnet hit this base earlier on and did a good job of that as well. But there was 3 stars achievable. Kind of went a bit pear-shaped at the start. This after the lure and poison, so we get the obviously it's quite a spread on the troops there. So Eddie's going to do 1 poison this side, which gets the dragon and the minion, and then he's going to do a poison on this side, which will incorporate the balloon. So that's his plan there. And again, good time between dropping the poisons. Okay. He hadn't realised that this sweeper here is going to pull the golems that he's going to put in at the top. It's very easy to miss these. You just, because they don't really do any damage, you don't really think of them as a defensive building, but the golems will target those. So when they were supposed to come in through this top opening, they've all gone this way. Strange that one did though. I thought that might have gone for the archer tower, but even so, they're going to come in and going to go that way anyway. The Barb King double tap. Boosted a little bit early, but like I say, while I was watching this, I was laughing to myself because it all seemed to be going wrong, but as you'll see, it worked out pretty well. These level 1 Inferno Towers not really doing much damage at all. So the Arch Queen's going to go down around about this area. I think the Arch Tower takes it down, and I think the Barb King isn't long for going down as well. But I think these golems, the fact that the golems are in front of the Grand Warden, is gonna save the day there. But just watch the targeting. We'll just pause this a second before he actually gets into this. But generally, what you'll see is, say we're talking about the Archer Queen, she'll target the nearest building, and then that'll be the way she progresses through the base. This Grand Warden seems to do something different. I don't know whether he kind of prefers defensive buildings or what, but you'll see he'll do a few shots on the Dark Elixir store, and then he'll move on to something else, then move on to something else, and he seems to be, actually have a few smarts, this guy. Just watch the way he goes about this. So we're going for the cannon now. Straight onto the wizard, ignoring the Dark Elixir store. That's down. Straight onto the Archer tower. Right over here to the mortar. Ignoring the thing right next to him. Onto the Archer tower. This was really close at the end. We clocked this at the end, and we think it was less than a second left at the end there. But, that's one of those things. There we go. Okay, we're gonna have a look at one of the raids I did on number 5. A few of the guys had a go at this one. Bloody emails stop coming in. Piss off. There we go. So we've got basically the whole of one side of the base taken up with golems, and as you'll see, the wizards are actually taking up half of the base. So there should be nothing really hitting those. Perhaps this Archer tower here, which is going to do next to nothing. There we go. Clear the outside buildings, and then the Barb King can come in and take care of the Archer Queen. So it's about this time the dragon's coming out. So the poison goes down a little bit early for the dragon, but it lets the damage get up. But it does also slow down the Archer Queen. And we've got the jump spell. Well, you can just quite see. It's over this wall. Didn't really want it to go over to this compartment. I wanted the Archer Queen to go kind of this way, towards the town hall. Okay, so there's with 50%. So the rest is just the extra percentage points. Okay. Okay, we're going to look at which one we're going to have a look at. Yeah, we'll look at Blades raid on the number 3. Blades are new to the clan, so welcome. Don't know what this guy's playing out with these buildings being out the corners like this. But, I think I'd have been dropping archers onto these corners. If I'm attacking from this side, I've been dropping archers on to the back side of those early on. So we're taking over the full side of the base, 3 jumps. We're going to have a 4th one into the core. Unusual to see 6 golems and then the clan castle be taken up with wizzies. Generally we do it the other way around, where we take one golem in the clan castle, but they're all going in that centre anyway, so there we go. It's really bright. we go. Taking care of these side buildings now. So both Infernos down. We're going to get some good damage here. Okay. Good stuff. Last one we're going to have a look at is Eddie's raid on their number 1. Can be awkward, these bases. Going for the lure in the clan castle. It's just missed the balloon there, but I find it difficult to find where to place the poison sometimes with the balloon. I think I just want to group them a little bit closer together, but need to make sure that that dragon goes down. So again, we missed the balloon, but it'll soon go down. So the golem's gone down first. No jump at this time because we're going to try and get rid of some of these outer buildings and pull this balloon out and start working on some of the inner buildings. We don't want the golem to rush on ahead and leave the wizzies sort of unprotected as such. So we're getting into the base now. Still plenty of stuff going, so we're going to make the 50% fairly easily, I think, here. So the Grand Warden's just out of reach of the Arch Tower, so he's going to get all these buildings around the outside. Okay. Okay, so that's going to wrap up the replays, guys. So once again, congratulations, good job. The old bastards gave up. You know, with a few hours to go, they could see that we were going to smash them. So it's a bit of a shame, though. It's always nice to, you know, even if you can see that you're not going to win, you know, there's a certain value to using your raids up. You know, try different attacks. There's nothing to lose if you. All right, you're gonna lose, but you know, if you can't win, why not try some attacks on some of the bases that you're facing? You know, seems a bit of a waste. You don't often get the opportunity to attack a full-on war base, so it's a bit disappointing, really, for these guys. If anyone's watching this from that clan, don't suppose they are, but if you know, if they are, then well, you may want to think about the way you approach your wars. Okay, anyway, so once again, just to repeat, good work, guys. I think that's our best score on a 15v15 war, so top work, and we shall catch you on the next one.